I became a good student after I could really concentrate on my interests, which were literature and writing. Russell and I became my faculty advisor, and he knew how passionate I was about writing. And he told me, he said, there's a lot of pressures going to come upon you, financial and otherwise, as well as academic pressures to do something different than what you want to do. You're going to have to protect your own work. Then I started meeting other students, kind of pretty much my contemporaries, Jim Harrison among them. My education was kind of at the hands of my fellow students. I really, because I was so lucky in a way at Michigan State to meet people, gifted people in my cohort, I feel there's that particular mix at land-grant colleges is one where creative stuff can happen. Richard Ford, brilliant writer. We had been reading Kerouac, and he was talking about they would have these Zen charges where they'd run down the side of Rocky Mountains. So we said, well, we can do that. We can do it in the stadium. We'll have Zen charges. I don't know how we didn't break our necks. We'd get up in the upper rows when there's no game. We'd run wide open down the bleachers all the way down to the field. It was an imitation of scenes in Jack Kerouac. If you would like to know what it was like to live, say, in 1926, and you use The Great Gatsby to see what that feeling was like, you could read that and get a pretty good feeling of what life was like at that time in terms of the awareness and consciousness of those people. You're not going to get anything from reading newspapers from that time, and you're not going to get anything from watching movies from that era. I mean, there's one thing that literature does better than any other medium, which is record the way people think.